Alright, I stand by the statement. I believe that Hulkbuster is the best power control character in the entire game, and honestly, he might just be the best control champion overall. And it's ironic because I said that before Hulk was the best control character, and now I'm saying that Hulkbuster is the best one, which, is I think it's pretty funny, but yeah, Hulkbuster is just crazy, man. Like, he can do a whole fight without the opponent throwing a single special attack, and that is just, so powerful. But not only that, his damage output is at the top of his class. Like, it genuinely is. He is a monstrous damage dealer as well. So having both the control and the damage output just puts him all the way at the top, in my opinion. And right here, we're just the fight is just under control. He just cannot do anything whatsoever. And we go back in, we drop the SP2, and the damage output also is just insane, right? So there's just so much going on. 41,000 heavy attack there. And yeah, and I know people are going to say that this is a bit unsafe at times, right? So that's why I came prepared and I brought you two other rotations that are much safer overall than the best one. So first we have this one here. It is the same setup, just building to the SP2 and just trying to maintain your power as the opponent pushes to their SP3, and once you get to your SP2 you can just drop it, and then that's when the rotation begins. But for this one here, I changed it up a bit because I do understand that trying to throw a heavy attack immediately after the SP2 can be somewhat dangerous at times. So watch this. I go in, then I just drop my combo. I don't do a heavy attack at all, right? And then go back in, drop the intercept, and now we're just controlling the fight now. And then we go back in again, we drop the relic now, which gives us the passive stun. Then we drop another combo into the SP2 once more, and we are back to just power locking him completely. And then we can go in again, and there I missed the intercept, but that's fine. I go back in again, and then watch this. I do a combo. I'm playing pretty bad here, but it is what it is. I drop the SP1 now, and then we get the stun passive there, or the stun debuff, sorry. Then we drop a combo again, and then we go back in, drop the relic now, so we have an extra stun there. Then go back in again, and then we drop the SP1, and then drop another combo into another SP1. And do you just see how much he controls the fight, with just so much stun, so much power lock, so much power burn? He just has it all to control the fight. And now we have this third rotation here, and this one is more parry reliant, so just keep in mind if the opponent has unblockable, you might not be able to use this one too effectively, but it still is pretty good overall. So watch this. We just build up as per usual to the SP2, and then once we get to there, then the rotation begins again. But we change it up a little bit once more. And this is also why I think Hulkbuster is the best, because he has so many ways to control the fight. You can play it the damage way, you can play it the safe way, the other safe way. There's a lot of ways to help Hulkbuster become the best control champion out there. And here I go for a combo, right? And then I go for a parry now, and then I begin the heavy loop. And right here, it is so safe to do it because we're so up close, right? Usually when you drop the SP2, you get some distance over the opponent, right? But with just parrying, you're there immediately pretty much. So yeah, that's why this rotation is a little bit safer, because the heavy attacks are much safer to drop here. So I can just drop it again, and yeah, you see how close you are to the opponent. Then I drop the SP1, go back in, do a combo, relic, SP1 again, the usual stuff, right? He is just so strong at controlling fights, and his ceiling is so high. At a rank 5 6-star level, it is crazy good. And this is no recall masteries and no synergy as well, so it can go even higher. But now we have this ultimate test here. We have Gauntlet Vision, the pinnacle of testing a control character's potential. And Hulkbuster, of course, just slaughters this fight because Vision has power bond, right? To where power drain abilities are 90% less effective. However, Hulkbuster is a power burn character, so yeah, he doesn't care about that at all. So watch this. We go in, we drop the SP2, perfect, and watch this. He synthesizes during the power lock, so that's pretty funny because yeah, just completely countered there. Then we drop the relic again, we go back in, we drop a combo, then we hold our block, right? And then that prevents him from using the special attack, which is perfect. Then we just do it again into the SP2 once more, and then watch this. We drop the SP2 again. Very nice damage output. The control is just still there, obviously. He synthesizes once more in my power lock, which is perfect. And yeah, now we're just having complete control of this fight. We go back in with a combo into the SP2 again after we bait out this heavy attack. And then watch this. One more time, we bait it out. Go back in once more. Drop the SP2. Power lock, he's gonna synthesize soon into the power lock again, I think. No, he doesn't. He does it out of it. So I hold my block there, actually, because yeah, the synthesis was a bit off time there, but it is what it is. 30,000 hit there, by the way, pretty dang good. And yeah, we go for another heavy attack, 30,000 there, just crazy damage output. Do a relic hit there into a combo, and that is Gauntlet Vision in about 1 minute and 30 seconds. I just don't know. I just don't know anymore. This champion is just too strong. He's just way too strong, man. And now we have this Footloose lane again, and, you know, Hulkbuster, the goal here is to just, you know, not let her use a special attack. And, of course, Hulkbuster is more than capable of doing that, so no issues there. And, yeah, I just feel like this guy is such a strong control character. Like, when he works, he just works so well. Like, of course, if the opponent purifies the power lock, that's problematic. But then again, he still does have the power burn anyway. But like, if the opponent is power burn immune, then yeah, of course that's a problem, right? But how many are there in the game? I think like what, a whopping 2 or 3 of them. So that's no big deal, right? And you won't even use them anyway for the matchup. So yeah, 28,000 heavy there. And like what, 39 seconds, pretty sweet. Now we have this fight, and this fight isn't just like solidifying him as a power controller, it solidifies him as just a fight controller in general, because like Wolverine here will be unblockable for like the entire fight pretty much, and when we get our rotation down, we just don't care about that, because he can just counter unblockable completely, because when the opponent is like in the corner just like taking heavy attacks, it doesn't matter if they're unblockable, right? Because like they're not doing anything to us. So yeah, like that's pretty cool. And then watch this. Here we drop the SP2 after we bait out the heavy attack, and then we go in, drop the SP2. Very nice numbers, but then again, it is capped because of the rage lane. And yeah, like right here, he's unblockable. We don't care. We go back in. We drop the relic hit into a combo once more. Then we drop the SP2 again. He blocks it. Perfect. We go back in, drops more heavy attacks. And like you can see, he's been unblockable this entire time. We do not care. We just do not care whatsoever. We drop the SP1 now into some more combos. And like, this control is just so good. It is just so good, because like we don't care about his unblockable. We don't care about like anything that he has, because we are just permanently in control of the fight. And that is just so good. And that's why he is probably one of the best. I think he is the best like control out there, like control characters out there. And yeah, like it's just incredible, man. Now we have this aspect of War Lane, and you know, if they drop the special attack, they go unstoppable, but you can't even tell his aspect of War because he never throws a special attack. And that just shows how strong his control is, obviously, right? And yeah, it's just, he's so much fun to play as well. Like, I have to put that out there. He's so much fun to play. So, like, you have this control, you have this damage output, you have this just really fun champion. Like, what more do you want from Hulkbuster, man? He is just perfect on every account. So here, I dropped the SP2, and now it's time to start doing our rotation. We drop the heavy attacks, a lot of them, there we go. He can't do anything, you know, because he's just, like, completely heavy locked. Then I dropped the relic into the SP2 again, and yeah, the fight is just over. And yeah, Hulkbuster is he's just like, I don't even know anymore. He's just so good. He's just so good. His control is just off the charts. His damage output, phenomenal. His like ease of use. In some rotations a bit complex, and others just very simple to play. So like he just has everything for everyone, I feel like. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on Hulkbuster, and yeah, that's about it for me.